Alright, so yeah, that post was from 7 years ago. It's from before Natalie Bollinger was killed by over a year. That's how much hell I've already put me through. By November 20th, I hadn't even been out of Virginia a month. They just didn't care who got hurt because they weren't embarrassed. Fucking disgusting.
Oh. Oh my god.
Sorry, I can't let your dog lick me to death.
It's more. It might be more than just a lick. She's protective over the girlfish.
Alright, you might not believe this, but I forgot the bathroom code.
It's 99765.
Thank you. I'm doing a great job of putting on a pretty smile. I got to learn how to do the little princess wave. Hold on a second. I'm going to see if there's enough debris for me to surf through.
Welcome. If you have your club card, 99 cents. If you have your club card, please scan it now. Your card has been accepted. How many store-provided bags did you use? Your total is 99 cents. Please select your payment method.
Money.
Please insert coin, then insert bill. Please wait. System processing. Please remember to take your receipt and all of your change.
Hi, girl. How are you? Good. You're supposed to be then.
He's showing you I paid for it,
Well, you better have. I'll get Miguel on you.
right?
Yeah.
I can't even run away, can I?
Yeah, you can hobble away.
I'll look
Hobble.
good doing it.
Maybe it's just my own ego, or maybe my mirror's busted enough. I just think I look good.
Happy holidays.
I love you, too.
Thank you. I hope I don't kill myself. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Just make yourself a sandwich.
No, I don't have any bread, but on the bright side, I can pull these out. They're salty. If I eat these, then I'll want to drink some more of my fluids.
Yeah, that's good. Staying hydrated is pretty important. That's for sure.
Yep, and salt is healthy.
Yeah.
Very helpful in that. Kind of like when you go to that, what is it, Sonic Burger? Their burgers are gross. They're 90% salt. They're nasty. But they got like $8 drinks.
I haven't been to a Sonic in forever.
What, you don't like salt?
I drink plenty of Gatorade, so I think I do.
Yeah, Sonic is a gimmick. You
Yeah.
go to Sonic just for the drinks. You go everywhere else for something that's not
Yeah.
booger flavored. Like Salt Lake City, Utah, booger flavored.
Oh, jeez.
Nope, it's just a beard. All right, I better go back out into the cold. You guys are almost closed. You too. Thanks, Paul. Open sesame. All right, so one thing you don't do with a human aggressive dog is go through the supermarket. And obviously his dog was not human aggressive. And his dog wanted to come over and say hello, which is very common with dogs. So he pulled his dog back and his dog was like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" One thing about dogs is that they don't think like you do. Your dog doesn't know he's supposed to scare me off just because you're a loser. Of course, that guy also doesn't know that I've worked with dogs for a lot of years. I'm used to people's dogs. I've had a lot of people tell me that their dogs kill me. Oh, we cut out. Anyway, I've known people who have dogs that are very scary. Now, I haven't helped anyone to train their dogs to protect their kids, but most dogs have that down pat. Most dogs already have that down. It's the ones that you train that out of that are kind of an issue, because they'll think that everybody is there for playtime. You socialize your dog differently when you're training your dog to protect your kids. Now, that guy had a fireman shirt on. He's one of the folks. I think he's a big belly badass. But that dog was so cute. And if you saw his little expression on his face, he was just the most lovable little thing. And when the dude said that, I was like, man, that's fucking adorable. Well, all right, Daddy, we'll pretend that you have a guard dog. You don't, though. Your dog's a lover, not a fighter. You already ruined it for that. He's lucky I didn't try licking it. Mostly, though, like, I was more worried about the dog pulling him over. I'm really mean. Except not to dogs. I also know what it takes to train them. I'll take a dog over a person any day. Now, that guy was pretty big. And he had a pretty small dog. I mean, this was... Yep, disconnected again. Apparently I have to stand right out front and center in front of the Safeway for this thing to work. Yay. Anyway, if that dog had been bigger or that man had been smaller, that dog would have yanked him over to come say hello to me. So, when he pulled the dog back, because the dog was definitely on the end of the collar, he pulled the dog back a little bit and then released a little bit. The dog still wanted to say hello, but he was also like, what the fuck? So, you can tell an angry bark, they're very loud and very angry. And they sound very loud and very angry. And there's generally some growling involved. It's one thing when you're afraid of dogs because you don't know how to read them. When their tail's wagging and their tongue is out, they're not angry. They're not trying to hurt anybody. They're not interested in doing anything of the sort. And no, dude, I don't think your dog would have any problems with protecting people in your family. But that's definitely not what it would look like. Now, it does seem that the dog has some social boundaries with pulling and also with wanting to say hello, which are both things that you can train your dog to know when it is okay and when it's not. Matter of fact, I could show him how to teach his dog those things. Anyway, let's get back to Natalie and Alycia and Madi. Natalie, Alycia, and Madi didn't do any of the dirty work themselves. They was embarrassed, Natalie and Alycia. And of course, rather than coming forward and telling the truth, they just didn't want to be embarrassed. Especially with Natalie having to deal with her family, a bunch of fucking addicts, blaming everything on heroin. Like, oh, all this happened because you're on heroin, and all that happened because you're on heroin, and it all must be heroin. And you know what? For the most part, yeah, that's true. She was addicted to heroin. She did a lot of fucked up shit because she was on heroin. But she also got the fucking heroin from her family and used it with her family. When Natalie was in Virginia, her mom found her heroin on my birthday while we were out, me and Natalie and Alycia. I had a phone at the time. It was pretty fucked up. Didn't work for shit. It was Natalie's old phone. Of course, it was also my first smartphone. And it didn't work. That was not fun. I speak up when people are predatory towards me. I did not, however, bring a lighter. It is important to speak up. It is important to look out for the others in your community. It's also important to listen to the victims regardless of race, regardless of gender. Natalie Bollinger and her friends had pushed me to the point of begging people openly online. Just wanted my life to end. That's right, November 20th, 2016. That was over a year before Natalie was killed. They had made my life that much hell. But she don't care that I was asking for help. She didn't realize what a fucked up thing that her and her friends had done. Until she got Joseph Lopez to blow her fucking brains out for being a retard. You don't like hearing that word? Well, maybe she should have thought about the consequences of her actions. She wasn't a Christian and she didn't go to heaven. You only go to heaven if you repent. Repenting means that you do something to remedy your sins here on earth. This evangelical crap that every wannabe Christian wants to play, no, that's not it. You don't get to live a wicked life, play like you believe in Jesus and still go to heaven. You do it to manipulate people, or you do it because you did way too many fucking drugs. When people tell me about their Jesus, my ears turn off. You'll have no idea what horrible people you are by looking away, by not speaking up, by seeing, by looking away, by not speaking up, by seeing these things and saying nothing, by wasting days, months, or even years of my life with empty promises, or just looking on for entertainment. Either way, it's entertainment. That's what it is to you. Whether it's active entertainment, or you just watching and listening, or you speaking up. You're not going to speak for others. You won't even speak up for yourselves. A lot of people who promised to help me, they didn't want to help me. They wanted me to speak up for them. And I tried to the best of my ability. Well, they had all the resources that they needed to do those things. All the resources that I've been denied, that have been stolen from me. And all these people have access to those resources. They're still getting screwed. Or what about Britney Spears? And she's got a lot of money. Look how fucked she got. If she's so disabled that her family can have her out there still working, singing night after night, she ain't so disabled that she can't have at least some of her rights as a human being back. I mean, Christ, she had a fucking mental breakdown. Who wouldn't? You get to hear about these Hollywood stars, about how they didn't get to have normal lives till they grew up as Hollywood stars. Well, yeah, that's right. You're just entertainment. Nobody knows you. They only know what you play on TV. I play the villain. I'll do the right thing in real life. I'm kind of stuck with that. My battery is almost dead. I got no way to charge it up tonight, so I'm SOL. Was fucked with by Wolnez again. At least I make sure that it's documented somewhere with someone. And that's kind of my process for weeding out the people that are full of shit. If somebody cares enough, they'll make the time. If they care about you, they'll make the time for you, and they'll make the time to listen to you. This is a very big, complicated situation with a lot of fucked people. Meanwhile, I didn't call them up to record them admitting that they were drug dealers. I called them up because they pretended to be my friends. Of course, when you know somebody for years and years and years, and you never do drugs, ever. And they all know that. But they trust you because you also ain't going to go blabbing their secrets. Well, they thought it was always going to be like that. No, it ain't. It was before I fucked up my back. You get to see the message on the front of this. What does it say? When did I post that? November 20th of 2016. When was Natalie killed? December 28th of 2017. Now they went back and forth in the news articles between whether she was killed the 28th or the 29th. From some of the evidence they had in some of the Natalie Bollinger groups, it seems that some of the bruises that she had could coincide with being raped, which means that Joseph Lopez is a much worse person than they led on to believe. Natalie Bollinger was my best friend, but because of a bunch of assholes' jealousy, fuck it.